Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Maggie. So a little bit different this year. This is my second year cash stuffing, and I've learned a lot from my first year, and I wanted to start something different. So what I did is I created, if you follow me on IG, three different sort of game binders. The goal is to be stuffing them every week as part of a game. And I'm going to share a little bit of what my setup's going to be, how much money we're going to be using every week. And I'm going to be primarily using this just as, just having an emergency and buffer, just having money in the bank. And so, as I shared, I'm going to have one binder for just quotes. I'm going to have one binder for different kind of games. We'll be going through them as we start. And then one which is going to be scratchers. So, and all of these binders you can find on my Etsy shop and on my website. The other thing I'm going to be doing is stuffing my savings challenges along the way as well. So I know I had sort of started this last year. The goal is to finish it. I have the 100 envelope challenge that I bought off of an Etsy creator. As I used this last year, you can see, some of them, I tried to clean it up and it wasn't too successful, but I know what I'm going to be stuffing in here, and the goal is to fill up everything in there as well. One of the other things that I'm going to be doing with you guys as part of my savings challenges is I'm going to be doing my 2023 kicking in 2023 savings challenge that's also in my Etsy shop as a digital download, and or if you would like for me to print it and ship it to you, that's an option as well. If you do that, I'm gonna make it look like this, and you can share if you want it in an A6 or an A5 size. I can do both. I also have my monthly savings challenges, January through December. This one I've previously shared. I have some for my kids. I have 3 trackers in here, one for each one of them. These are 26-week challenges, so as I balance saving for my kids as well. I bought these a 52-week challenge from a different creator, so I'm going to be showing these as we go through it. And a seasons to save, I believe I bought this one from Hands and Bands on the Etsy shop. And then, of course, I have my $10,000 house savings. Right now, I currently rent, and ideally, I'm trying to get out of debt so that I can buy our first home. And so all of that, I know it may not be done this year, but as they always say, it's good to start. So let's get started in how much money we're going to be using. So I'm trying, I will be saving $100 a week. So because we are in week 2 now, this is going to be $200. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I also split it up a little bit between different denominations as we stuff. We're gonna just use our best breakdown. So that's 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's 150, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's 90, 190. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is 200. Now, I have these, if you follow my IG account, this was my rollover from week 1 and week 2. So we're going to be adding this into our challenges. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 215 is what we're going to be stuffing today. So what I'd like to do is we are going to leave these 3 binders last. So we're going to do our weekly ones just because it is, that way we align with the weeks. Let's see, so I'm going to use blue today. So I'm going to pull 1 and 2 since we are 2 weeks in. So $1 for our number 1. I'll link who the creator was in the description. I also got this off of an Etsy creator. So $2 for our number 2. These are just really beautiful. All of them have a little quote. And then I'm going to use our little tracker, and I'm going to use 1 and 2. Perfect. So we are on track for our 100 envelope challenge. I'm going to put that to the side. The other thing I'm going to be doing, as we are doing our weekly ones, to make sure I stay on track, is I'm going to do my kiddos one. So I'm going to make this one for my oldest. Well, it doesn't really matter. I guess they're all going to be the same. So we are in week 2. So I'm gonna color in 1 and 2. So I'm gonna do it for all 3 of them. As opportunities arise and I can add more each week, I will be. All right, so since they're all the same, I'm not gonna really separate it, but I am gonna put the monies in each of the different envelopes. So that's 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. I'm getting these out the way first because I knew they were going to use a lot of my $1. Perfect. And we'll do the last one. Sorry, I moved the ring light. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So the kids are up to speed with their challenges. The other one I'm gonna do, because it is sort of weekly based, is our 52-week challenge. I got this from Wonderful Print Creations, and so it's also weekly based. So I am going to, we're gonna add the $1 and we're gonna add our $2. So we're gonna be adding $3 to this envelope. So as they get filled up, you know, I'll be putting them aside, but that is so pretty. I'm going to put this back in. All right, so I'm gonna keep this on the side. Our house one, we're not gonna be filling. As you see, the denominations are at 100 each, so we're not gonna be doing that. Since we're already in this binder, let's go ahead and Yeah, hands and bands. So let's do our, so there's one for, this is my seasonal savings. So winter, spring, summer, and fall. So let's start with our winter one. Let's see what we scratch off. And then I'm just going to be putting the money in here as we collect it. So let's see. We're just going to use this corner. I got this off of Amazon as a little scratcher. And so it's the first time I'm using it. Let's see what side I like best. Oh, it looks like the little side. All right, so it looks like we have a $10. So let's try one more. A 10 and you know what? I just remembered. I actually got a little scratch, a little scraper from Ends and Bands, and oh my God, it's just coming off so much better. All right, so 15. We're gonna add a 10 and a 5 into our winter savings. And just put this back in here. So our winter savings is done. Our 52-week challenge has been stuffed. And the kids have been stuffed. Let's do our monthly one. Oh, there goes our scratcher. All right, so normally what I do for this savings challenge or this setup is I roll a dice and determine what's gonna be the denomination. But it looks like my dice is not at my desk, so bear with me while I grab it. I think one of my kiddos removed it. Bear with me. All right, so I am back. I'm gonna use this green dice today while I find my regular one. So it looks like 6. So every icon is gonna be worth $6. I don't fill in the total because if I have to add more money than what's there, I want to have an opportunity to do so. So $6 for our January savings challenge. So I'm going to put that back in here. Perfect. And our 2023 savings challenge, I am gonna just add $20 for today. And again, as opportunities arise, I will be adding more. Being conservative with how much I'm adding because I'm not planning what I'm saving. So I put that to the side and let's get into these. I love the quotes. I saw there are already a lot of Etsy, creators who have quotes. It's not something I offer on my site, but I love the motivational quotes all the time. As you know, my shop is called Mag Motto, like what's your motto? And so, I felt it was better I just use other creators. So let's get started. Also, it doesn't have a, none of these have denomination, so I always roll a dice to determine what that's gonna be. So 4. So each letter is gonna be worth $4. I'm gonna do 2. Let's do 3. So we're gonna do 3. And that'll be $12 because we're at the tail end of our last challenges. So it's really these 3 binders, and that's a good amount for this challenge. So this will do "You are never alone." I love that quote. So I have $12 here. No, let's keep going. I'm gonna give it a 20. 4, 8, 12, 16, and then 20. It's a little harder when you don't have it pre-planned. But no worries, this is what makes it fun, right? All right. So I'm gonna add $20 to this one. Let me see if it fits. So a little bit of background regarding my my learning process, should I say, right? So originally when I had printed these, they were intended to be the size to fit into a A6 envelope. And then I said, no, I'm gonna make it into hole punch it, right, and make it into an actual envelope and not have a zipper envelope in the back. And so some of these, when I laminated them and made them envelopes, so it fits perfect. Some of these are not gonna fit, and I'll have to fold them 4 ways, but no worries. So we're gonna make it work. So our so we're gonna leave our quotes as is. I'm gonna come back to it if we have a little bit more money. Maybe I'm so tempted to just fill in that 4. And you know what? It's gonna bother me. So I'm just gonna finish. I'm sorry, I know I'm undecisive, but it's gonna bother me if I don't finish the whole word. So you are, and then add $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So this challenge is gonna have $24. All right, now I'm at peace. So let's move into our next binder, which is going to be, let's do our games one, and then we'll do my scratcher one last. All right, so I think these are the ones I'll have to fold in half, which is fine. So this, I created these game binders on my website. And so when I finish all of these steps, I would have saved $162. So we are at our check mark, at our start mark. And so I'm going to do, I'm going to put a 20. No, let's do that. Let's make it, if we do 7 plus our 11, that gives us 18. 18 times 2 is 36. So let's put 40 in here. So I'm gonna scratch off 7, 11, 7, 11, and that'll give us 36. 36 plus 7, just to even the row, is 43. So we can do for sure 43. And so let's finish 43 because we have quite a few cash still. So let's finish going down. So 43 plus 11 is 54. And let's add that last 7 to be almost done. That's 61. So let's add 61 to this challenge. So 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, and 1. So let's do 61. I know for sure this is one of the ones that I was talking about that fit into an A6 zipper folder or zipper envelope. So look, it's not gonna fit. So I know for sure this batch is going to be folded halfway. So that is it for this one. Let's move into our last manifestation. This is my scratcher one. Let's see how much we have left. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. So we have $74 to put in our scratcher savings challenges. So this manifestation savings one, I also sell on my my Etsy shop. So let's give it a try and see what we come up with. I think I did. Bear with me. I keep moving around. So I dropped the little hands and bands. So I'm going to continue using this one. So let's see what we have. If you haven't, spoiler, if you are planning on buying the savings challenge, don't watch the video if you want to know the denominations. So we have 20. I'm just going to go across the board. 30. So 20, 30. I have my little notebook, my little pad in case I go over. We're not there yet. So let's see, we have a little bit to work with still. Another 10. Ooh, we might get through this whole one. And a 20. So 10, 15, 20. Perfect. So for this challenge, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. Oh man, did I do wrong? 20, 40, 50, 60, 20, 40. Yeah, no, I'm right. Okay, so $60. Perfect. We have completed this first one of True Love. And let me see if, yeah. So same thing is intended to be inside an A6 envelope. I have recreated these for my own sake. These were my trial ones. And that's why it's part of my personal collection. So what I'm also going to do is, as I finish these, I'm going to pour them, I'm going to take it out and put it aside into my quarterly binder, so that at the end of the quarter, I can see how I'm going to add these savings challenges into my sinking funds. So we were able to finish this whole, the manifesting true love. And the next one is wealth. And we'll tackle that one next week. But so we still have 10, 11, 12, 13, $14. So what I'm going to do is, if I know I can see through my, games binder, the next one is 11. But so if I use my quotes one, it would be for a 12, 16, 20. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't want to mess up anything here. So as part of my games binder, I have my, here we go. I think this is a good fit. So I have my bills, my $1 savings, my $5 savings. So I have a 1, a 5, a 10, a 20, and a 50, and a 100. So I'm just gonna put my $1 in here. I don't want to mess up or start another one. That's why. So I have $1, 2, 3, $4 that will be added here. So we're gonna strike 1, 2, 3, 4. I will bring out my money bag once I complete all of the $1 ones because I'm gonna continue that $1 challenge. I actually saved almost $300 last year, and I didn't even do the full year. So once this one's done, instead of putting it in my quarterly one, I'm just gonna keep adding those challenges. So $10 into the $5 one. So 5 and 10. At the end of this one, I would have saved 180. And I'll just continue to jump through those as I need to. So that is it for our game night for today. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad we're one down. I'm gonna continue to stuff our challenges. I hope you guys are all having a good new year, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video, which will be next week, and we'll see you guys then. Bye.